Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion morning. How you doing out there? Welcome to Thursday. Thrilled for a Thursday. It is April 24th, 2025. Almost to the weekend. We're over the hump. Here we go. The weekend is almost here. Couldn't be more excited about it. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here this morning. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Again, we're over the hump. Downhill slide to the weekend. Almost there. You got this. You got this. And I'll be here to help provide hopefully what I like to believe are a couple smiles, definitely some positivity, and whatever it may take to kind of get you through the week. Hey, good morning, Sue. Good to see you here with us as well this morning, live from the UK. So good to see you here. So what are we talking about on this day? Again, it is Thursday, April 24th. Well, need to start off with this because I want to thank everybody. Thank you sincerely from my heart, from Michelle's heart, from our show's heart. Thank you for everybody who took part in last night's live 6th annual Ask Us Anything show, our first ever live show. It was fun. It was fantastic. You turned out. It was great. We couldn't be more thrilled for it. Whether you were there like Marianne was, or whether you were sending us questions offline like Sue did. We really appreciate your input on everything we do. And last night was phenomenal. We had so much fun. Your questions were amazing. Hopefully we were somewhat entertaining, but it was great. I'm glad you had fun, Marianne. I'm glad you had fun. And Marianne won a prize. I'll be reaching out to you, Marianne. Marianne won a prize last night. Thank you so much. We had a great time. I'll be talking more about that episode a little bit later in the show for our shameless self-promotion time. But I had to lead off the show by thanking everybody because we were nervous going into the show. What if we do a live show and no one shows up? Well, like I said, you showed up, you asked questions, thought-provoking questions, fun questions, interesting questions, all great stuff. And appreciate you so much. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, we learned a little bit more about VI pass holder summer days. We knew this was coming. They had teased it with some promotions that are coming for Walt Disney World annual pass holders. And we got a little more information about it last night. Didn't find out what the magnet is. There is a magnet coming, but we did find out where some discounts and other perks lie, including restaurant discounts. Let me zoom in on this because you'll need to see this. So the restaurant discounts are going to be 40%. That's significant. 40% off table service restaurants for these locations that you see here, Monday through Thursday. Unfortunately, not a weekend for us because we tend to get out there on the weekend. I don't know if we have a weekday trip plan, but if you happen to be out there and you're planning on visiting some of these, they're different restaurants depending on the time of year. You see some of these from May 14th through June 30th, the others from July 1st through July 31st. But there are some great restaurants there that you'll definitely want to check out. So 40%, man, what a great deal. Definitely take advantage of that if you happen to be heading out, if you're an annual pass holder, of course, and you happen to be heading out to the Walt Disney World Resort. Also, there's the return of the pass holder lounge at Epcot. It's restaurant Marrakesh, as it was last time, as we expected it might be this time since that restaurant has not reopened yet. There'll be, several things going on there that you want to enjoy, including the air conditioning, the biggest thing, places to sit, snacks, water, places to charge your phone. Hey, a pass holder button. That's cool. Photo pass. You'll probably need to line up and get into a virtual queue. It'll be very popular if it's anything like it was when it was there last time. You'll need to line up. You get in there, you'll have a virtual queue. They'll give you your phone number. You can walk away, do whatever you want, and then they'll text you when it's your turn to go into the lounge. So, that's coming up. Again, any more places where we can get a little air conditioning as it's getting warmer. We're in the 90s now out here in the Central Florida area. Any place where you can get a little air conditioning and cool out for a little bit, very, very good. Also, you don't even need to be at the parks to take advantage of this because there are discounts on shopping at disneystore.com from June 2nd through June 22nd. 20% off discount off of items you purchase there. using your VI pass holder discount, 20% off. And it's so funny. We're saving money to spend more money. But we may be buying stuff from that shop anyway. So it's worth perusing, see what you can come up with, and 20% off. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. So definitely take advantage of that. What else did we learn yesterday? Well, we learned a few things about Disney Cruise, including, yes, the return of both Marvel Day at Sea and Pixar Day at Sea to select Disney cruises coming up in 2026. The Marvel Day at Sea will be aboard the Disney Magic sailing out of Galveston. And I can tell you from our personal experience, we went in 2023, or was it 2024? Anyway, no, it was last year. It's 2024. We did our Marvel Day at Sea aboard the Disney Dream, and it's one of our favorite cruises of all time. The Marvel Day at Sea was amazing. That single day, but everything around it, but especially that single day was just phenomenal. We had so much fun. That was great. We have not done a Pixar Day at Sea yet, but that sounds fun as well. We did when they used to have them, and I wish they would bring them back, do a Star Wars Day at Sea, and that was a blast as well. So highly recommended. So the Marvel Day at Sea is sailing out of Galveston on the Magic for 4 and 5 night sailings. I don't know if that's going to get us to Galveston to sail, but it's tempting. Meanwhile, the Fantasy will be on select 5 night sailings out of Port Canaveral. That's closer to home for us. But both those ships are two of our favorite ships. And again, some of the really, really fun themed cruising for kind of an off time of year for Disney cruising. So definitely worth checking out at some point for sure. What else is going on today? Well, maybe one of those days at sea, one of those Disney cruises is on your bucket list. Well, today is National Bucket List Day. So you can start making plans for what or might be on your bucket list, or start actually, doing something on your bucket list. Something on my bucket list is something we're going to try and hopefully fulfill next week. Well, not fulfill, but at least get the ball rolling. And that is to get that Coast to Coast Run Disney medal for doing a half marathon in Disneyland and a half marathon at Walt Disney World. So fingers crossed on that one. But we have many other things, lots of travel destinations on our bucket list for sure. Travel is the biggest thing. Outside of that running thing, not a lot of activities, I think, that are on our bucket list. Some people want to skydive or they want to bungee jump. And it's like, no, that's not for me. Definitely not. But there may be something that's on your bucket list that you'll want to check out. And today's a day to celebrate that, Bucket List Day, for sure. How about maybe something like skipping? Skipping is something I enjoy doing. I do skip. Yeah. Not just on the television, not just skipping through the intro on my favorite show or skipping through commercials or whatever. I actually do skip. I do also skip rope. I've done it a while. I'm not great at it. I don't think I'm that coordinated, but I do enjoy skipping. Today is National Skipping Day. So skip rope, go down and skip, whatever it might be. Today's the day to enjoy skipping. That's right. Maybe some of your young ones might be skipping school today because today is National Bring Your Daughter or Son to Work Day. Yeah, time so they can skip some school for National Skipping Day, and you can bring them into work and enjoy a day, getting them to know what you do and what goes on so they can kind of know a little better and kind of know what a workplace is like. It's kind of fun. As long as your workplace allows it, let's be honest, but today's a day to do that for sure. For me, if this was this day, our sons aren't here today, bringing them to work today, I'm working from home today. It'd be like just bringing them into the other room. So nothing too exciting about that. But many of you have some jobs that you can do that and have some fun for sure. Also, this is an important one, I think. It's National Teach Your Children to Save Day, which is so important because I think that one of the things that really should be taught in school better is basic economics and basically how to survive. Knowing what credit is, knowing what saving, how important saving is. It's so important, and teaching that to children. Because I wish I had learned more of that because, it was a little bit of a bumpy start in my economic life. That if I had known how to save earlier, if I had known how to use credit better earlier, things could have gone better for me financially for a while. So I think it's super, super important to teach children the importance of saving, the importance of credit, just basic financial stuff is just something that needs to be really focused on in the schools more than some things that they teach there. I mean, teaching is important. Everything's important, but that is something that is a real life skill that is really important. I know. Oh, student loans, man. Yeah, no kidding. Student loans are rough, Marianne. I agree with you. Yeah. But all of it, I mean, yeah, you get a credit card, you're like, I got all this money to spend. No, you don't. It's money that you still need to repay. And if you don't, you're paying a lot back. It's just these things you need to learn for sure. Also, today is a day, something I've learned many, many years ago. I love a good pig in a blanket. Today's Pigs in a Blanket Day. And yes, yum. Love me some pigs in a blanket. You can have the basic ones, which is basically like, it's just a pastry wrapped around a little cocktail hot dog, a little cocktail weenie, whatever. But you can make some funky, interesting ones if you like. There's nothing that says it has to be the traditional pig in a blanket. You can do all sorts of fascinating things. You can have, something more Latin flavors or Southwestern flavor. You can do more Asian. You can do all sorts of interesting things with pigs in a blanket, but even if you stick with the basics, still pretty good. I do love a good pig in a blanket. And today's the day to enjoy them. And I do. Not very often, but man, if someone's got pigs in a blanket, if I'm at a party and they're coming around with a tray of pigs in a blanket, you can bet I'm getting 2, 3, 5 of those because they're pretty darn good. Yeah. That's right. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you. Again, it is April 24th. Here are just a few of the amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. How about Shirley MacLaine? Yeah, the amazing Shirley MacLaine. She turns 91 today, born on this day in 1934. She's won an Academy Award for Terms of Endearment, 6 Golden Globe Awards. She's appeared many films, done great in so many films. She's also made a lot of television appearances, usually as a recurring character. Shows like Downton Abbey, one of our favorites, which we are actually rewatching now. We've rewatched Downton Abbey so many times, but we were in the midst of rewatching it again because we love that series so much. But also like Only Murders in the Building, something more recent. She's been in a lot of different things, and she is great. And she's a great dancer too, as well. Talk about great. How about Barbara Streisand? Barbara Streisand turns 83 today, born this day in 1942. She's an EGOT winner. That's right. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. She's won multiples of many of those. A couple Oscars. She's won 5 Emmys, 10 Grammys. She's also won 9 Golden Globes. It's not included in that list as an EGOT, but she has won many of those. But, Funny Girl, Hello Dolly, Star is Born, Yentl. She directed and produced Prince of Tides. Just what a career. What a life. Barbara Streisand, amazing. Happy birthday to her. How about great comedian Cedric the Entertainer? Funny guy. Kind of, got out there in the Def Comedy Jam. He was one of the kings of comedy, the original kings of comedy. He's been on television. He was in the Steve Harvey Show, movies. He was in the Barbershop films. Just amazing. A funny guy, Cedric the Entertainer. And finally, another super talented singer and now TV host, Kelly Clarkson, the original winner of, did I say who Cedric the Entertainer is? 61 today, born on this day in 1964. Kelly Clarkson, 43 today, born on this day in 1982, the original winner of American Idol. Went on to an amazing singing career, winning multiple Grammy Awards. Some of my favorite songs from her, My Life Would Suck Without You. Such a funny title. I love it. Stronger, what doesn't kill you, as in whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Since You've Been Gone is such a good song. So good. So fun. But now she's hosting the Kelly Clarkson Show and is one of the most popular shows on television, daytime talk shows. And she's even appeared, lent her voice to an episode of Phineas and Ferb. Yeah, another one of our favorite shows. 43 today for Kelly Clarkson. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, wishing you a very happy birthday as well. Yep, shameless self-promotion time. You saw it last night. Hopefully you were there. I know some of you were. It was really, really fun. Really, really fun episode. We will be releasing that as a standard audio only episode coming up on Sunday. We are going to add some things to it as far as like the Disney stories of the week, the year of Lynn, all those things we normally add to any given episode. That will be coming out on Sunday. We will be releasing the video as well on YouTube. That will be coming out on Sunday as well. So you can, if you were there, you can rewatch it. If you weren't there, you can experience it, what the show on Sunday. And of course, we always hope that mostly we want you to download and listen to the audio versions, because that's really, we're a podcast. Yes, we do some video versions of our shows, but mostly we're a podcast. We want that. So yeah, coming out this weekend. And yes, Sue, you're part of it because you had many fantastic questions, and you will be part of that show as well. So looking forward to you getting the chance to experience that later. But again, want to thank you all. Thank you so much for showing up and being a part of it. And again, some of you couldn't be there with us that night, and you sent us questions, or you sent us just notes of support, and we appreciate that. But for those of you that actually were there, the turnout was phenomenal. The questions were amazing. It was all good. And again, can't thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It just makes, it made our world. It made our world last night. We were on cloud nine after that show. So much fun. Anyway, all right, gonna get out of here. Everybody, you have a fantastic Thursday. Just get through today, and it's Friday. Yep, you got this. Always, like I would like to remind you every single day, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity on this Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish. You know me, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, please, please, please have a magical day. See you tomorrow. Bye.